नमस्ते जी।
ओम वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषये भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधना बोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। Shloka number 70. Then repeat after me. आपूर्यमाणमचलप्रतिष्ठम्
आपूर्यमाणमचलप्रतिष्ठम्
समुद्रमापः प्रविशन्ति यद्वत् तद्वत्कामायं प्रविशन्ति सर्वे स शान्तिमाप्नोति न कामकामी विहाय कामान्यः सर्वान् पुमांश्चरति निःस्पृहः निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः स शान्तिमधिगच्छति We have seen the meaning as well as the Bhashyam. Meaning also we have seen this shloka and the Bhashyam. In this shloka, as we saw, Bhagavan Krishna is concluding the topic of Sthita Prajna Lakshanani. Started from the Sthita Prajna Prajhati Yadha Kaman as the answer to the Arjuna's question, Sthita Prajna Se Ka Bhasha. So, Prajhati Yadha Kaman Sarvan Partha Manogatan, starting from that shloka onwards. that is shloka number 55 onwards up to here. Sthita prajna lakshanani kani, that Bhagavan Krishna was mentioning. From the shloka number 69 to this shloka 71, having started with the Pragya Lakshana in the 55 to 57, then again is concluding, this is Upasanhara, concluding the topic. Again he's talking about, in between he's talked about the sadhana to be taken up by a sadhaka to gain the jnana nishta. That also he talked about in between. Now, at the conclusion, is mentioning some of the important lakshana, the prajna lakshanani. The important lakshana, what are they? The shloka, nirmamaha, nisprugaha, nirahankaraha. These are the words. That is, the prajna is nisprugaha, nirmamaha, nirahankaraha. The three important lakshana, that nisprugatvam, nirmamatvam, nirahankaratvam. Three important lakshana Bhagavan Krishna mentions. This three lakshana is the result of the jnana nishta. That is the jnana palam. So the one who has nispragha, referring to the person, one who has no spragha, who doesn't have spragha, who doesn't have mamatvam, who doesn't have ahankaratvam, that person, that Siddha Prajna will gain shantim apnoti. Shantim apnoti na kamakami. Iti evam bhutaha Siddha Prajnaha brahmavit shantim apnoti. Sarva samsara dukkha uparama lakshanam nirvanakyam. The Shanti is called by another name, Nirvana, that is freedom, moksha, nirvanam, adhigacchati. Adhigacchati prapnoti. And the Vashakara says, Brahma bhutaha bhavati. Brahmavit, Brahma eva bhavati. Having known Brahma, recognizing himself to be Brahma, he becomes free. So, therefore, the three important lakshanas by which the Bhagavan Krishna mentioning that, he concludes the topic of Tattva. So, Siddha is one who is nispragaha, nirmamaha, nirankaraha, iti. And vihaya kama, sarvan kaman vihaya, having given up all the kama, having given up all the desires, vihaya parityajya, sannyasi bhutva, natu bhagya sannyasi, antara sannyasi. We have to take it is antara sannyasi bhutva, completely giving up all the kamas, only for is sustaining the jivanam. He moves around without any spragha, without any longing for gaining anything. And there is no mamatvam. The sharira jivana matra kshipta parigrahe api mama idam iti abhinivesha varjitaha. He doesn't have that abhinivesha. This is mine. Iti, he doesn't have abhinivesha. and nirahankarah vidyavatvadi nimitta atma sambhavana rahitah ityartah. Atma sambhavana vidyavatvadi nimitta. Atma sambhavana is the pride which is born of the vidya, the knowledge, vidyavatvadi, knowledge, etc. Knowledge, dhanam, etc. So that by that he doesn't become proud. There is no self-pride in him. That atma sambhavana, not ragitaha bhavati ityartaha. Evam bhutaha taprigyaha shantim nirvanakyam brahma adhigacchati prapnoti brahma bhutaha bhavati iti. Pashakara concludes this shloka. Up to that we have seen in the last class. Now the next shloka, last shloka. Before that, before in the last shloka, we can read from the Shankaranandi. Pum artam ati durlabham. Pumartam ati durlabham. Moksham mahata prayatnena sampadayati. Brahmavitu khalu puman purusha shabda vachyaha yaha brahmavit yatihi swayam nirahankaraha brahma eva aham iti brahmani eva niruda atma abhiniveshena देहात् निर्गत अहंकारः अहम आत्मिका बुद्धिः यस्य सः निरहंकारः नित्य निरंतर ब्रह्मनिष्ठया निर्मूलित अनात्म तादात्म्य ग्रंथिः इत्यर्थः. The word nirahankarah, here he explains what is nirahankarah. This artham ati durlabham moksha. The moksha is durlabha. Moksha, the purushartha, it is durlabha for a manushya. Manushya janma itself durlabham. Mukshutvam moksha is ati durlabham. Therefore, pumartham ati durlabham moksham. That moksha is mahata prayatnena. Mahata, with great effort only it is sampadayati, it is gained. Great effort is required. Effort in the form of the preparation for moksha, karma yoga, then jnana yoga. Mahata prayatnena sampadayati. A lot of effort, a lot of punyam has been gained over a period of time in many janmas. Therefore, it involves effort. Mahata prayatnena. For moksha, there is no effort, but to prepare oneself, to make oneself eligible, qualified for moksha, the prayatna is required. Even if you have become a qualified person, when guru is required, shastram is required. Therefore, all this involve prayatna. By prayatna, Ishvara anugraha is gained, and therefore, guru prapti, jnana prapti, therefore moksha prapti. Therefore, brahmavitu kalu puman purushabdavachyaha yaha brahmavit. In this shloka, the puman is their Sarvan. Puman charati nispragaha. The puman is purushabdavachyaha yaha brahmavit. The puman referring to brahmavit. That is yatihi sannyasi. Sannyasi we can take bhagya, na bhagya sannyasi, antara sannyasi, bhagya sannyasi also. Bhagya sannyasi as well as antara sannyasi. More than bhagya sannyasa, it is antara sannyasa. Who has got sannyasa attitude, is a yatihi. Swayam nirahankaraha. Swayam nirahankaraha. Nirahankaraha is there in the shloka. Ahankaraha, nirgataha ahankaraha yasmat nirahankaraha. The one who is free from ahankara in the form of this Sharira Abhimana, identification with this body, mind, senses, Nirahankaraha, Brahma eva ahamiti, Brahmani eva niruda atma abhiniveshena, Agam Brahma asmi iti, the one who has got that Atma Baba in the Brahma, Deha nirgataha agankaraha, then Agankara Dehat nirgataha, who has withdrawn or who has become free from Dehat, from the Deha Abhimana, Akamatmika Buddhihi, from that Akamatmika Buddhi, which has, from that he has become free. That person, the Buddhi of that person, which has become free from the Abhimana with the Deha, Yasya Saha, referring to that person, Saha Nirahankaraha. Dehat nirgataha agankaraha. Agankara is what? This agamatmika buddhi. That is agankara. Agam atmika buddhi. This identifying with this body, that agam iti, that agam atmika, mama shariram iti, mama idam, as Bhashyakara says in the Bhashyam. So that buddhi yasya saha nirahankaraha. Nitya nirantara brahmanistaya nirmulita anatma tatatya grantihi ityartaha. By Nitya, Nitya is always, completely, Nirantara, Brahmanishtaya, by Brahmanishta, abiding in this knowledge, the one who has completely rooted out this Granthi, this knot. What is that knot? This Anatma Tadatma, taking Anatma to be, Anatma Shariram to be myself. That Anatma, the Anatma Buddhi, that is the Granthi, that Granthi Nirmulita, completely rooted out. Anatma Nirmulita, Anatma Tadatmya Grantihi. That is called Agankaraha. Tataha eva Nirmamaha Deha Tad Dharma Tat Karma Tat Avasthadibhyaha Nirgataha Mamata Bandhaha Yasya Saha Nirmamaha. For Samasa, you can refer this Grantha. Here beautifully gives the Vigraha Vakya. What is Nirbama? Therefore, only Nirbama. By Deha Tad Dharma Tad Karma Tad Avasthadibhyaha. Deha Dharma is there, and Deha Dharma, because of Deha Dharma, that Karma is there, and because of Karma, that Avastha depends on Avastha, the condition depending on the karma depends on the Deha. Therefore, Adibhyaha, from this, Nirgataha Mamata Bandhaha, the one who has become free from the Mamata Bandha, from the bondage of Aham, Amakara, that Mamata Bandhaha, the Bandhaha is the bondage, from the strong, from the obsession of this is mine. He has become free from that. Yasya Saha Nirmamaha. Brahmatadatnya apatya upushi agam baba abhave tad dharmado mamata bhavaha vidushaha yuktaha eva ityartaha. So, recognizing oneself to be Brahma, Brahmatadatnya apatya upushi, in this shariram, agam baba abhave tad dharmado mamata bhavaha vidushaha yuktaha eva ityartaha. Amata abhavaha. So, therefore, it doesn't have identification with this shariram, because Brahmatadatnya apatya, because of recognizing oneself to be the Brahma. Agam Brahma Swarupaha iti jnatva. So, therefore, it doesn't have this mamata towards the dharma of this sharira, etc. Therefore, he is vidushaha, he is yuktaha, is together, is not split. His identification is not with anything, any anatma. He is completely with himself. Brahmatadatmyam. Therefore, is yuktaha vidushaha. Tataha eva nispragaha vishayebhyaha nirgata spragha. Sukha Sukashala, Sukha Asha Lakshana Yasya Saha Saha Nispragaha. Therefore, only is Nispraga. He doesn't have Mamakara. He doesn't have Agankara. Therefore, he is Nispragaha. So that is a connection. Nirmamaha, Nirahankaraha. Nirahankaraha, Nirmamaha. Therefore, Nispragaha. Nispragaha is Vishayebhyaha Nirgata Spragha. From the Vishaya, the Spragha which has gone from him, from whom that person is called Nispragha. Sukha Asha Lakshana. What is Spragha? Sukha is Sukham, pleasure. Asha is hope or the desire. So Sukha Asha Lakshana Yasya Saha Nispragaha. Brahmani eva Atmata Apatya Dehe Anatmatvena Nirastatvat tam uddishya Sukasha Sambhavat Tvasya Nirantara Brahmananda Amritarasena eva Triptatvacha Vidushaha Vishaya Sukha Apeksha Abhavaha Yuktaha iti. Therefore, because of Brahmani eva Atma Apatya is Brahmani eva Atma, Aham Brahma iti, that apatti. Having known that identification with not with Anatma, with Brahma. Therefore, Deha Anatmatvena Nirastatvat. Therefore, having completely become free from the Atmatvam with regard to Deha, etc., Tam Uddishya Sukasha Sambhavatvasya Nirantara Brahmananda Amritarasena eva Triptatvat. Therefore, becoming free from this Atmatvam with regard to Shariram, etc. Therefore, Nirantara Brahmananda Amritarasena eva. That Brahma, which is Nirantara, which is Nirantara Brahmananda, the Ananda, that Brahma, which is Amrita Rasa. By that, the one is become Triptatvacha, become completely satisfied. Is with himself, is Purnaha, Aham Purnaha iti Jnanena Triptaha Bhutva Vidushaha. Therefore, Vidushaha Vishaya Sukha Apeksha Abhavaha. Therefore, it doesn't have dependency on Vishaya Sukha because he is completely satisfied with himself. Brahma, which is Nirantara, and its Swarupa is Satchit Ananda, and it is Amrita, it doesn't come and go, it is always there. Therefore, Amrita Rasa, Raso Vai Saha. So, Triptatvat, therefore, it doesn't have Apeksha, dependency on Vishaya Sukha, Anatma. Tataka eva Sarvan Kaman, Bhagya Shabda Vachyan, Vishayan, Vihaya, Shukti Rajata Tulyaihi, Taihi, Prayojana Abhavat, Indriyaihi, Tat Grhanam Akrutva, Sarvam Idam Aham Cha, Brahma Eva Iti, Swam Sarvam Cha Brahma Eva Pashyan Charati. Therefore, Sarvan Kaman, which is characterized by Bhagya Shabda Vachyan, that which are referred to by the Bhagya Shabda, that is Vishayan. Kaman is Vishayan. That's why he said Vishayan. Bhagya Shabda Vachyan, Vishayan. All the objects which can be referred to by the word, that is the external objects. Vihaya, having given up, Shukti Rajata Tulyehi, Taihi Prayojana Abhavat. Like the Shukti Rajata, that taking the shell to be a pearl, taking the Shukti Rajata to be a pearl by mistake, that is Atad Buddhihi. Tasmin Atad Buddhihi. What is there? It's only Shuktihi, but taking that to be a Rajata. So, what is the use of that? Then having recognized it is only Here Rajata, there is no use of that. Therefore, Prayojana Abhavat, because of the absence of this Prayojana. Therefore, Indriya and the Indriya, therefore, Indriya hi tad grahanam akrutva. Therefore, with the Indriya, and Indriya, what does it do? It grasps the sense objects. Therefore, that grahanam akrutva. Therefore, not allowing the Indriyas or Indriyas naturally will not go towards Anatma because Priyojana Abhavat, there is no need for Indriya. There is no need for Indriya Vishaya because there is no Prayojanam because of the Indriya Vishaya. Why? Because Sarvamidam Aham Cha Brahma Eva Iti. Everything is myself. Therefore, what is the need for Indriya to bring in the Indriya Vishaya? Swam Sarvam Cha Brahma Eva Pashyan. Himself, myself, and everything is Brahma. Iti Pashyan Charati. His vision is everything is Brahma. With this vision, he moves around. Charati. Kama ni kama rupyanu chan. This is from the Taittiriya. Kama ni kama rupyanu sancharan ityadi. The Taittiriya Upanishad says Kaman ni kama rupyanu sancharan iti. Shrutyadi yukta Shruti ityadi Shruti yukta prakarena as mentioned by the Shruti. Bhumo sarvatra, everywhere in the bhumi, sarvatra, asangaha, udasinaha, bhutva, completely being free from sangha, the clinging to the people or the objects, udasinaha, bhutva, udasi, neutral, doesn't have any attachment, no clinging to anything, bhutva, yaha paryatati, the one moves around, saha paramahamsaha. Paramahamsaha saha is a Paramahamsa. Sakayeva, he alone, Shantim Atyantika Samsara Uparama Lakshanam. Vashakara also said Samsara Uparama Lakshanam Atyantika Shantim. That Shanti which is characterized by the cessation of the Samsara. Videka Muktim Adigachati. While living is Jivan Muktaha. Then after Maranam, Videha Muktim Adigachati. Naitad Viparita Lakshanaha Ityartaha. Not anything other than this. That is, he becomes free for sure. He doesn't come back again. There is no Purarjanma. He has become completely free. Naitad Viparita Lakshanaha Iti Ityartaha. Paramatmana Sarvam Vikshamanaha Brahmanandam Anubunjanaha Brahmavit Sarvatra Charati Naikatra Tishtati Iti Vrajeta Kimiti Prashnasya Uttaram Dattam. So Brahmatmana, having understood the oneness of Brahma and Atma, Brahmatmana, with that vision, Sarvam Vikshamanaha, the one who sees everything as Brahma, as myself. Therefore, Brahmananda Anubunjanaha is reveling in this Brahmananda. Reveling in this Brahmananda, Brahmavit, this Puman, Brahmavit, Yatihi, Sarvatra Charati, he moves around. Na Ekatra Tishtati, doesn't stay in one place. He moves around in this world. Vrajeta, iti, Vrajeta kimiti Prashnasya Uttaram Dattam. Arjuna asked, Prajnasya ka bhasha kimasita Vrajeta iti. How does he walk? How does he sit? How does he move around? Arjuna asked. Therefore, Vrajeta kimiti asya prashnasya uttaram dattam. So Bhagavan Krishna gives the answer to the prashna what Arjuna asked at the beginning. So, Vrajeta etavat, this Puman, this Yatihi sannyasi Brahmavit Vrajeta. Kimasita katam Vrajeta etavat Vrajeta iti prashnasya uttaram dattam Bhagavata. Now the next shloka, we will read the last shloka. Saisha Jnananishta Stuyate.
Aisha Jnananishta Stuyate.
That is concluded. Saisha Jnananishta Stuyate means, so Esha Jnananishta Stuyate. Sa Esha Jnananishta Stuyate. That is the Jnananishta, this abidance in this Jnanam. Stuyate, it is praised. It is praised. It is praised. Okay. Where it is praised? In all the previous shloka. In all the previous shloka, the Jnananishta is Stuyate, the Jnananishta is described by description. It is praised. What are the description? What are the description? A lot of descriptions we saw. One is Rajahati Yada Kaman. So that refers to Sarva Karma Parityagaha. It doesn't have Kama. That is number one. Sarva Karma Parityagaha. Sarva Karma Kama Parityaga, not Karma. Sarva Kama Parityaga, by knowledge, all the Kama. By Jnanam, he gives up all the desire. That is called Jnana Karma Sannyasa. Prajahati Yada Kaman Sarvan Partha Manogata. Atmanyev Atmana Tushtaha. He revels in himself. Therefore, there is no Kama in him. Therefore, Sarva Kama Parityaga. Therefore, Sarva Karma Parityaga. That also you can say. So, that is number one. Then Atma Santushtaha. Atmaniyeva Santushtaha. Atmana Atmaniyeva. He revels in his Swarupa, Atma Swarupa. He doesn't have dependency on Anatma. Anatma doesn't have any say over this person. He completely revels in himself. Atmanyeva Atmana Santushtaha. Atma Santushtaha. That is number two. Then in the next shloka, Dukkeshu Anudvigdamanaha. By dukkha is not disturbed. Dukkeshu Anudvigdamanaha. Sukeshu Vigataspirgaha. So, not agitated by any uncomfortable situation or the experience. That is Dukkeshu Anudvegaha Anudvigdamanaha. Similarly, Sukeshu Vigataspirgaha. Sukeshu with regard to the Sukha, the comfortable situation is no, it doesn't have Spirga, it doesn't have longing. Absence of longing for any comfortable situation or pleasure. That is the fourth, the Lakshana. All these are Lakshana. Just summarizing what are the Lakshanas, because Vashikara just gives Sangati, Nishta Stuyate. What are those Nishta? That praising the Jnana Nishta is through mentioning the Jnana Lakshanani. What are they? That is what they are. Sarva Kama Parityagaha, Atma Santushtaha, Dukkeshu Anudviktamanaha, then Sukeshu Vikataspirgaha, then Vitaraga Bhaya Krodaha. That Raga Bhaya Kroda. Vita, that is Abhavaha. So Raga Kroda Abhavaha, absence of Raga, the longing, absence of Raga, then Bhaya, the fear, and Krodha, anger. So Vitaraga Bhaya Krodaha. Then the next one is Sarvatra Abhi, Sarvatra Anabhisnegaha. Sarvatra Anabhisnegaha. So Sarvatra Sneha Abhavaha, absence of this Sneha, the clinging, absence of clinging everywhere, in all situations, everywhere, there is no clinging to anything. So Sarvatra Sneha Abhavaha. Then the next one is Shubhashubham Prapya. Shubhashubham Prapya. This is the shloka number 57. What are the Lakshana mentioned in that? I'm just summarizing that. Yes, Sarvatra Anabhisnegaha Tattat Prapya Shubhashubham. So Shubhashubham Prapya. Ashubha, Ashubha, Shubha, 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 Ashubha, Shubha, Shubha, Shubham Prapya. So we can take Shubham Prapya, Shubham Prapya, Ashubham Prapya. Shubham Prapto, what happens? It doesn't become elated. Ananda Abhavaha. That is number, that is one. That is one. That is seventh one. Ashubham Prapya api. Ashubham Prapto. Ashubha Prapto api. Dvesha Abhavaha. Therefore, there is no elation, there is no hatred. Ashubham Prapya. Shubham Prapya doesn't become elated. Ashubham Prapya, it doesn't become depressed or doesn't become a dukhi. So, absence of Shubha Prapto Ananda Bhavaha, absence of excitement in gaining the sukha, the pleasurable situations or the condition. Similarly, Ashubha Prapto Dvesha Bhavaha, there is absence of complete absence of dvesha in gaining the ashubha, the uncomfortable, unpleasant situation. Then indriya jayaha, the mastery over the sense organs, the mastery over, that is damaha, is mentioned. Yada samharite chayam kurmonganiva sarvashaha indriyartebhyah tasya prajna pratishtita iti. Therefore, he has got complete mastery over the sense organs, complete mastery. So, and then further, in the other shlokas, he said samagita chitta. He has got samagita chitta. He has got a chitta, the mind, which is samagita. Samagita is which is concentrated, focused. It is not dispersed all around. Samagita chittam, having a or enjoying a well focused, concentrated mind. And the next one is there is no vyavahara. Is free from vyavahara. Is free from karma. He doesn't do any karma. He really doesn't do any karma. Even though for the viewers he may seem to do karma, but he is free from karma. Therefore, he doesn't do karma for gaining anything. So vyavahara rahityam. That is another lakshanam. And the other three lakshanam which were mentioned in the last shloka, nisprikatvam, nirmamatvam, niraharatvam. This 15 lakshanas, panchadasha lakshanani were mentioned by Bhagavan Krishna in all these shlokas. Some of the shlokas in between were the sadhanam, were mentioning the sadhanam for a sadhaka. Some of the shlokas in between, like indriyani indriyartebhyah tasya prajna pratishtita yada samharate chayam kurmonganiva sarvashaha, that is a sadhanam. Then certain facts Bhagavan Krishna mentioned, how the person gets destroyed, from where the destruction, spiritual destruction starts. Dhyayato vishayan pumsaha. All these are not lakshana. These are some of the cautionary points for a sadhaka Bhagavan Krishna mentions. All these form the last part of the Visata Prajna description. But the description alone, if you take, there are 15 descriptions of Visata Prajna. So, therefore, this Panchadasha Lakshanani, Etani, these are the Lakshana of the person, Visata Prajna. Therefore, it is by praising Visata Prajna, by praising the Visata Prajna, and therefore Visata Prajna Lakshana, indirectly, Bhagavan Krishna says, these should become the sadhana. These lakshanani should become a sadhanani for a sadhaka. The sadhaka should emulate these lakshanas. So what is sadhyam? What is sadhyam for Hita Prajna? It becomes the sadhanam for the sadhaka. Therefore, Panchadasha Lakshanani, all these are the sadhana for a sadhaka. Therefore, by mentioning that stuyate, this Jnananishta is praised. Saisha Jnananishta stuyate. The concluding shloka, you can read. Yesha Brahmi Sthiti Partha.
Yesha Brahmi Sthiti Partha.
Nainam Prapya Vimukhyati.
Nainam Prapya Vimukhyati.
Titva Syamantakaalepi.
Titva Syamantakaalepi.
Brahmanirvanamrichyati.
Nirvanamrichyati.
So, Jnananishta stuyate. This Jnananishta is praised. The Jnananishta, and the concluding shloka, the last shloka, it is praised. Yesha Brahmi Sthiti Partha Nainam Prapya Vimukhyati. Yesha Brahmi Sthitihi. Brahmi Sthitihi is this Jnananishta. Stuyate. The concluding shloka, it just praises the Jnananishta of the Jnananishtaha, the Siddhaprajnaha. So this Yesha referring to this Jnananishta, that is Sthitihi, the status, the condition of whom this person who abides in this knowledge of Brahma. So Brahmi Sthitihi. Yesha Brahmi Sthitihi. Sthitihi is Srilinga, therefore Yesha Brahmi Sthitihi. This abidance in Brahma, He Partha, Yenam Prapya, having attained this Brahmi Sthiti, this Jnananishta, this knowledge, having gained this firm knowledge of Brahma, Agam Brahma Asmi iti Jnanam, that Jnanam Prapya, gained, Vimukhyati, na Vimukhyati, ye Partha, Yenam Prapya, Yenam, this Yenam referring to the Sthiti, Brahmi Sthitim Prapya, Jnananishtam Prapya, na Vimukhyati, is no more confused, no more deluded. Na Vimukhyati, there is no Mohanam, there is no more delusion for this person. What is the delusion? Agam Karta, Agam Bhokta, Agam Sukhi, Agam Dukhi, Agam Samsari, Agam Punaha Bhavati, Mrtaha Bhavati. All these are not there. All these are the Moha. That Moha is not there, is not confused with regard to is Swarupa, is not confused. Therefore, there is no Janma, there is no Marana, there is no Kartrutvam, there is no Bhoktrutvam, there is Kartrutvam, Bhoktrutvam for Brahma. Therefore, is no more deluded. Therefore, Stitva Syam Antakale api Brahma Nirvanam Ruchati, Gachati iti. Asyam Stitva, Asyam, that is in this Jnanam, in this Brahmi Sthiti, Stitva, being remaining in this, being established in this Asyam Sthitihi, Antakale api, even in the last time, last phase of life, even in the last phase of life, at the end of life, Antakale api, Brahma Nirvanam Richati, he gains Brahma Nirvana. Richati is, he gains. Prapnoti. Prapnoti is there is no gaining physically. He is already free. Jivan Muktaha. While living is Muktaha. Now, Antakale api, even in the last phase of life, that is after Maranam, last phase of life, this Jnanam is there. Therefore, it becomes Videha Muktaha. Having given up this Shariram, he becomes completely free. Already he is free. Now he becomes continues to be free. He continues to be free. So, therefore, Videha Muktihi iti. Now we will read the Bhashyam to it. Esha Brahmi iti.
Esha
एषा
Brahmi
ब्राह्मी
iti.
इति
Esha Yathokta.
Esha
एषा
Yatokta.
यथोक्ता
Brahmi Brahmani.
Brahmi Brahmani.
Paveyam Stitihi.
Bhaveyam
भवेयं
Stitihi.
स्थितिः
Sarvam Karma Sanyasya.
सर्वं कर्म संन्यस्य
Sanyasya.
Brahma Rupena Eva.
Brahmarupena
Pastanam Ityetat.
Avasthanam Yeta.
Yatokta Brahmi Stitihi. This Esha Brahmi Stitihi Yatokta, which has been talked about. What this Stiti, this Stiti is Avastha, the condition, the state. What state? Brahmani. Brahmi Stitihi Brahmani Bhaveyam. Brahmani Bhaveyam. Brahmani Bhaveyam Brahmi Stitihi. So, Brahmani Bhaveyam, this Brahmani Bhaveyam, this Stiti, which have been, this Brahmi Stiti, Yatokta Brahmi Stitihi, this Brahmi Stiti, which has been talked about, where it has been talked about, it has been talked about in all these shlokas, preceding shloka, Brahmi Stitihi. So, Esha Yatokta, as it has been said, mentioned, this Brahmi, this Brahmani Bhava, Brahmi. So Brahmani Bhava Sitihi. So Brahmi, it is there in the shloka, which is Brahmani Bhava Iyam Sitihi. So Bhaveyam is Brahmani Bhava Iyam Stitihi. Bhava Iyam. Bhaveyam is Bhava plus Iyam. So this Stitihi, this condition, this state, this avasthanam, this Brahmani Bhava Iyam Sitihi, this state, this condition, avasthanam, Brahmi Sitihi, abiding in this Brahma. So Brahmani Bhava, Brahma Rupena avasthanam, that is remaining in Brahma avastha. Brahma Rupena eva avasthanam, remaining as Brahma alone. So completely recognizing oneself to be that Brahma, that Brahmani, Brahma Rupena avasthanam, that is Brahmi Sitihi. So Brahmani Bhava Iyam Stitihi, this abidance in Brahma, this abidance in this Brahma, what is abidance? In the form of the knowledge, Agam Brahma, in the form of knowledge, Agam Brahma Asmi. So therefore, Brahmani Bhava Ayam Satihi, Sarvam Karmam Sanyasya, having given up all the action, all the karma, Brahma Rupena Evavasthanam, remaining with oneself, remaining with one's Swarupa, Brahma Avasthanam, that is my Swarupa, Brahma Rupena. Brahma is the Rupa, the Swarupa, remaining in that state, that condition, and that condition is Brahma Swarupa, the Swarupam, the nature of oneself being Brahma, therefore remaining as Brahma alone, that is Brahmi Sitihi Ityetat. This is called Brahmi Sitihi. It means there is no dependency. There is no dependency on anything. Brahmani eva avasthanam, Brahma Rupena eva avasthanam, Brahmi Sitihi. No dependency on anything, no dependency on karma, therefore sarvam karmam sanyasya. So what is the avastha? Brahma avastha, Brahmanishta. Therefore Brahmanishta Bhutva Avastitihi. Next time. E Partha.
हे पार्थ
हे पार्थ
Na yenam stitim prapya.
न
न
एनं
येनां
स्थितिं
स्थितिं
प्राप्य
प्राप्य
Labdva.
लब्ध्वा
लब्ध्वा
Vimukhyati.
विमुह्यति
विमुह्यति
Moham na prapnoti.
मोहं
मोहं
न
न
प्राप्नोति.
Hey Arjuna. Yenam stitim. This state. This stitim avastam prapya labdva, having gained this sthiti, this state, this condition, having gained this. The condition is this jnana avastha. Avastha is not gained through karma. That's why sarvam karma sannyasya. Bhashyakara, whenever he gets a chance, he will mention sarvam karma sannyasya. This sthiti, this avastha, not gained by karma. So it is jnana avastha. That is why Brahmi Sthitihi. Brahma Baba Iyam Sthitihi Brahmi Sthitihi. That is Brahma Avasthanam. Swarupa Avasthanam. Remaining in one Swarupa. So, therefore, Enam Sthitim Prapya, Enam Brahmi Sthitim Prapya, having gained or known oneself to be Brahma, that is a Sthiti, Prapya, na Vimukhyati. Moham na Prapnoti. It doesn't become deluded. Moham na prapnoti. Moha in the form of karta, bhokta, sukhi, dukhi, iti. That moham na prapnoti doesn't become deluded. It's free from confusion. It's free from any kind of delusion. Stitva. Next line.
स्थित्वा
स्थित्वा
Asyam stitau brahmya yathoktayam.
अस्यां स्थितौ ब्रह्मयां यथोक्तायां
Antakale api.
अन्तकाले अपि
Ante vayasyapi.
अन्ते
अन्ते
वयस्यपि
वयस्यपि
Brahma nirvanam.
ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं
अणम्
Brahma nirvrittim moksham.
ब्रह्मनिर्वृत्तिं मोक्षं
Gacchati gacchati.
पृच्छति गच्छति.
So stitva, stationed in, remaining in, established, having been established, stitva. But establishing is only through jnana. Having firmly being in this avastha, asyam, what avastha? Brahmyam avasthayam stitva stitau. Remaining firmly in this jnana nishta, remaining in this vision, the vision has become dridam, therefore remaining in this drida drishti, that Brahma drishti, that is called stitva. That drishti, the vision is clear. The jnanam is clear. There is no confusion with regard to swarupa jnanam. So swarupa avastha. Swasmin swarupe avasthanam. Swaswarupa anusandhanam bhakti nitya vidiyate. Bhashyakara says in Viveka Chudamani, while defining what bhakti is. That is bhakti. Swaswarupa anusandhanam. And this person remaining in its swarupa, atma swarupa, brahma swarupa. So brahmyam avasthayam stitau yathoktayam, which has been talked about as said before. Antakale api, even at the last time of death. Ante vayasi. Ante vayasyapi. Vayasi api. The last vayas means age. Age is the last phase of life, the last stage of life. That is in the old age, before the person gives up the body. That is the last phase of life. Anta kale api, anta vayasi api, Brahma nirvanam, Brahma nirvrittim, moksham richati. Even if the person gains his knowledge, even at the last phase of life, then this person becomes free. So, therefore, only till the last end, till the last state, the condition, the avastha, the last phase of life, one has to keep on doing Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam for gaining this Jnana Nishta. So even if this person has gained this knowledge in the last phase of life, Brahma Nirvanam, Brahma Nirvritti. Brahma Nirvanam is Brahma Nirvritti. Nirvritti is Nirvana. So he becomes one with Brahma. He discovers, becoming one means he discovers himself to be one with Brahma. So being one with Brahma, that is that he understands, even if he understands at the last phase of life, he becomes free. Moksham rachati, moksham gacchati, becomes free. At the last phase of life becomes Jivan Muktaha. Then a little life Savana Manana Nididhyasana. That is called Jnana Nishta. So having done that, even at the last phase life, the person gains, understands, gains the vision, he becomes free. Brahma Nirvritti Moksham Rachati. He becomes free even at the last phase of life. Anytime it can happen even at the last phase of life. So Brahma Nirvanam Rachati. Then after Maranam, he becomes Videha Muktaha iti. So even if it happens at the last phase of life, then what to talk about the person who is really committed to this jnanam from the young age? Therefore, kimu vaktavyam.
Kimu vaktavyam.
Kimu vaktavyam.
Brahmacharyadeva.
Brahmacharyadeva.
Sanyasya.
Sanyasya.
Yavajjivam yaha.
Yavajjivam yaha.
Brahmani eva avatishtate.
Brahmani
Brahmani eva avatishtate.
Saha Brahma Nirvanam Richati iti.
Saha Brahma
Nirvanam
Richati
iti.
Kimu Vaktavyam, what to talk about? About whom? This Brahmachari. Brahmacharya Deva. From the Brahmacharya, that ashrama onwards. From the stage of life, the Brahmacharya stage of life onwards. Sanyasya, having given up. Yavajivam, yaha Brahmani avatishtate. From the Brahmacharya life, stage of life onwards, having given up everything, the one lives Yavajivam, as long the lifespan continues so long. Brahmani eva avatishtate. If he remains in this vision, the knowledge, what to talk about that person? That person, Saha Brahma Nirvanam Richati eva. Definitely he will gain moksha. Even at the last phase of life, one gains his knowledge and become free. Then what to talk of the person who has been doing this Brahma Jnana Nishta Abhyasa from Brahmacharya Ashrama onwards. What to talk about that person? Saka Brahma Nirvanam Richati Gacchati iti. With this, the Bhashyam to the last shloka of this second chapter is concluded. Iti Srimad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharyasya.
Iti Srimad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharyasya
Shri Govinda Bhagavad Pujyapada Shishyasya.
Shri Govinda Bhagavad Shishyasya
Srimad Shankara Bhagavataha.
Srimad Shankara Bhagavata
Krutau Shri Bhagavad Gita Bhashye.
कृतौ
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता
श्रीमद्भगवद्गीताभाष्ये
तृतीयोऽध्यायः
द्वितीयोऽध्यायः
ॐ तत्सत्
ॐ तत्सत्
इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु
इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु
you can see at the top of the screen Upanishadsu
उपनिषत्सु
Brahma Vidyayam
ब्रह्मविद्यायां
Yoga Shastre
योगशास्त्रे
Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambadhe
श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे
Sankhya Yogo Nama Dvitiyodhyayah
सांख्ययोगो नाम द्वितीयोऽध्यायः
Om Tat Sat, that is referring to by the three words Om Tat Sat. That Brahma Nirdesha is done. Om Tat Sat. That is Sarvanama. Sarvanama referring to Brahma. Sarvasya Nama Sarvanama. So Tat referring to Brahma, which is Om. Om Tat Sat iti Bhagavad Gita. So the Bhagavad Gita, which is the Upanishad, therefore Gita Upanishad, Brahma Vidya, the subject matter of Bhagavad Gita is knowledge. What knowledge? Brahma Vidya. Brahmanaha Vidya, Brahma Vidya. The subject matter is Brahma, therefore Brahma Vidyayam. Yoga Shastra. Yoga Shastra is karma, it talks about Karma Yoga, which is a means for Jnana Yogyata Prapti. Jnana Yogyata Praptihi, therefore Yoga Shastre. And that is in the form of dialogue between Krishna and Arjuna. Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambade. The name of the chapter is Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya is a name for Jnana, Jnana Yoga. Nama Dvitiyo Dhyayaha. Therefore, the chapter called Sankhya Yoga. Sankhya Yoga. The chapter Sankhyena Yoga also we can take. Sankhya Yoga is Sankhyena Yoga. The chapter which has got the connection with the Jnanam, Atma Jnanam. Therefore, Sankhya Yoga is concluded. It is concluded. So, with this, the Bhashyam also concluded. The important chapter of the Gita. The important chapter of the Gita, it is concluded. Iti Srimad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharyasya Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharyasya Acharyasya Acharya Acharati Acharitita Shastrani Acharati Anyan Acharati Anyan Acharayati api Achinoti cha Shastrani Achinoti cha Shastrani Anyan api Acharayati is called Acharya. So the one who practices Acharati and also makes the others means the Shishyas, the disciples also to practice. So it's called Acharya. Therefore, Acharyasya. What the Shastram says that Achinoti, he practices. Anyanapi Acharayati, he makes others practices. Others referring to his Shishyas. Therefore, it's called Acharya. And who is that? Srimad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharyasya. So he is a Paramahamsa Parivrajaka. He is a Paramahamsa. So, Sarvam Parityajya Vrajati. That's called Parivrajaka. Parivrajaka is sannyasi. Sarvam Parityajya Vrajati. Having given up everything, he moves around. Therefore, Parivrajaka. So, and is a Paramahamsa. Paramahamsa is the among the four types of sannyasa, it is the greatest sannyasa. Bahudakha Hamsa, Paramahamsa. So, it is the greatest among that sannyasa, four types of sannyasa. So, Shankaracharya belongs to the sannyasa of this Paramahamsa. Therefore, Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharyasya, the highest order, Srimad, means that Srimad, the one who is endowed with the Shri, or Srimad could be the glorious, the great Srimad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharyasya, Sri Govinda Bhagavat Pujya Pada Shishyasya, disciple of Govinda Bhagavat Pada. So Govinda Bhagavat Pada Pujyasya. Even the word Shankara Bhagavat Pada, we say Pada. Why? What is Pada is Shankara Bhagavat Pada. Bhagavat Pada. Bhagavantam Padayati. Bhagavantam Padayati Gamayati Sarvan. Therefore, Bhagavat Pada, the one who makes others go towards Bhagavan, who takes the person to Bhagavan. How? By giving jnana. Therefore, Bhagavat Pada, Shankara Bhagavat Pada. So, Govinda Bhagavat Pujya Pada Shishyasya, the disciple of Govinda Bhagavat Pada, who is Pujya, who is adorable, Govinda Bhagavat Pujya Padasya, Pada Shishyasya, Srimad Shankara Bhagavataha Krutau, done by the disciple of Shankar, this Govinda Bhagavat Pada, that is Shankaracharya. This chapter, second chapter, Gita Bhashyayam Ditiya Adhyayaha Samaptaha, is concluded. The Bhashyam to the second chapter of the Gita is concluded. Next chapter, we will see. We will see that in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद गुरुजी।
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद